increasing returns to exploration. And Rich just said that, half a century of research in reinforcement learning, and he says, look, one of the key themes is you need both. You need a balance between exploration and exploitation. But when you say increasing returns to exploration, that implies that the optimal balance is shifting, and that there is increasing returns to turning the dial more towards exploration.
I think when we have a fixed technology, we balance the two. What is the technological change in this case? Is that we had a human process for understanding the consequences of our explorations. And as humans, we're not good at squeezing all the juice out of the explorations we are already doing. Frankly, we're very bad at it. We have this paper on seaweed farmers of all things, which at some point we can talk about. And in that paper, what we basically show is seaweed farmers were inadvertently exploring quite a bit. These are poor farmers. We're exploring on things like what size pods they use when they plant. But as humans, we're not good at seeing the consequences of all that random variation. It turns out there's huge returns changing pod size that they never noticed. These are poor farmers that could have had a lot more income than they had. And since as humans we weren't good at that, all of that variation was wasted variation. It was exploration with no return. But algorithms, the good thing that they can do with data is they can now squeeze a lot of juice out of that exploration. So if we're squeezing more juice out of exploration, clearly the point has moved to that level.